Welcome back, everybody, to the very first episode of What Does That Mean with Brett and Marlene. We're going through another rebranding. I promise this is the last time.
You think so?
I think we landed on it.
All right.
I think we've landed on it.
You did a really good job on our little landing page for YouTube.
Thank you so much.
Way to go.
Speaking of branding, let's just jump right into it.
Okay.
The college football playoff
Yes.
is this week on Friday.
That's what you say.
And college football in the month of December is all about branding. Capital One, Bowl Mania. Everything has a f***ing sponsor, and it's ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
Did you know it was called Capital One Bowl Mania?
No, there's a million f***ing bowls, so I don't...
Well, my first what
I'm
does
not
that
surprised.
mean is, what is a bowl game?
Okay, so what I would think in a bowl game is I'm like taking it to like comparing it to the Super Bowl, but college division.
Okay.
So I would say a bowl, whatever f***ing brand you want to put in front of it, is essentially like the playoff version of that. It's not called a chapter. They're called conferences, right? Each conference, there's like different conferences for college football.
Yes.
So my thing is that it's the playoffs for college football.
I think it's close enough. I think I got to give you
Great,
that.
thank you.
Yes, a bowl game is simply the last game of the season. You have to win a certain amount of games to make it to a bowl.
Oh, it's the last game.
Yeah, it's an extra game. Like no one's guaranteed a bowl game. But there's a ton of bowl games, which leads me to my next point. I've got a fun little game we're gonna play here.
Okay.
All right, I have picked 4 bowl games. They are known to have some kind of weird, crazy names. One of these names is totally made up by me. The other 3 are actual bowl games.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
First one, I'll read them all, and then you tell me which one's the fake bowl game.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
Identify the imposter.
Oh,
First,
I thought that was going to be a bowl. I was like, that's the lie.
That's lying. Nope, there's one
Okay,
fake
okay.
bowl
Got
in
it,
here.
got
Ready?
It.
The Cheez-It Bowl. The Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. The San Diego County Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl. And Barry's Bail Bonds Bowl.
Barry's Bail Bonds Bowl.
Hey, you got it.
And I only say that because, like, I can't imagine, like, a bail bonds would be a sponsor. But the other 2 in the middle, I know that there was a Cheez-It Bowl because I saw it yesterday, these little whatever Cheez-It thing. Mm-hmm. And the other 2 just sounded absolutely f***ing ridiculous. But
they're real. The Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl and the San Diego County Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl. Say that one 5 times fast.
Jeez.
Goodness gracious.
Gracious.
Moving on.
Okay.
We've talked a lot about football.
Yes, we have.
And you've learned quite a bit. But we haven't really talked about college football.
No. And I'm always asking you questions during college games.
And there are some differences between college and pros, and I don't want to get into those with you because it's just too minute, and I just don't think you care that much. But I got a what does that mean for you? Heisman Trophy. What does that mean?
It's like the best player of the season.
Are you
It's
sure?
like the Lombardi.
Well, Lombardi's is the Super
the
Bowl.
team.
Is the team.
That wins the Super Bowl.
So do you think the Heisman Trophy goes to the best player in college?
Well, then no, because then the Heisman should go with the best team of the season. But then there's so many f***ing bowls. So then how do you know which one to f***ing give it to? Is it the one that wins the Rose Bowl? Because that's what the Big Ten wins, right?
I'm wildly impressed that you knew that. But actually, you were right.
The first time?
Yeah.
Ah!
Heisman Trophy goes to the best player in college football.
You made me second think myself.
I know. I got to keep you on your toes.
Damn.
What about the Bolitnikoff Award?
The Bolitnikoff?
Yeah.
The fact that I even repeated that, I'm very impressed with
That was
myself.
really good.
No f***ing clue.
Okay.
What is it called? Bolitnikoff?
Bolitnikoff Award.
Bolitnikoff?
Bolitnikoff
Award?
Award. Yes, award.
Okay, well, this is obviously someone's last name that I have no f***ing clue who they are.
Okay.
Blitnikoff, whatever, doesn't even f***ing matter. No disrespect. Best f***ing quarterback, probably, because everyone loves quarterbacks.
That was very close, but it's actually the guy the quarterback throws to.
Don't even say the wide receiver. I was gonna say the wide receiver.
Oh, if you would have said that.
Oh, it makes me so mad because I was going to say the wide
You gotta
receiver.
stop second
Because the wide receivers should get more love than the quarterbacks, but the quarterbacks always gets love because that's who everybody loves.
Always. Damn, you gotta go with your gut, girl. So, there's 4 teams in the college football playoff. Do you know what teams they are?
That's it, just 4?
There's 4.
Only 2 games?
We're down to the final 4.
So
2 games and then the national championship.
Okay.
Do you know who they are?
No.
I didn't think so. They are Clemson, Notre Dame, Alabama, Ohio State. 2 questions for you. Where is Clemson University?
South Carolina?
Holy shit, how'd you know that?
Because you lived in Charleston.
Okay.
And I knew that it was one of the Carolinas, but I didn't know if it was North Carolina or South Carolina.
Wow, that's wildly impressive.
Thank you.
Where's Notre Dame?
Massachusetts?
Try again.
I didn't go to college. I have no clue.
Give it a guess.
Notre Dame. I just did. I said Massachusetts.
All right, one more guess.
Notre Dame. Irish. Green. Notre Dame. That's why I picked Boston, Massachusetts, but it's not Massachusetts.
That's actually a really good guess because the mascot's a leprechaun.
Yeah,
so
and
Boston, that makes total sense. I see why you did that. But Notre Dame is not in Boston. Notre Dame is actually in Indiana. South Bend, Indiana.
Why would people want to go there?
It's a very good school. So I'm going to show you all 4 teams, and then you're going to pick. Because let's not forget, you did damn good last year in the NFL playoffs, which is coming up, which we will be doing again. We're going to have to pick all the games. Okay. But I believe you went 7-2. You got the Super Bowl
really
wrong.
Good.
You did amazing.
I did really good.
You predicted the Titans to have that big run. I was really proud of you, but then you got the Super Bowl wrong.
I did get the Super Bowl wrong, but you know what? I'm okay with that
because you're repping Cali.
What?
You picked the 49ers.
The 49ers didn't go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they did. They played the Chiefs.
Oh, I thought the Titans went.
No, the Titans.
Oh, that's right. That was the one that I lost.
Yeah. So let's get back on the train.
To the train. Okay,
so
got it. I'm on it. Let's write it. I'm gonna pick what's gonna happen for whatever the we're doing. What are we doing? College football.
College football playoff. Or CFF, college football.
Okay, but here's the thing. So these are 4 teams, 2 games, and then the 2 go to another one. So I'm really only picking who the winner of 2 games.
Correct. Well, I'm gonna make you pick the whole thing. I'm gonna make you pick the whole thing.
I don't understand what that means, but let's go.
Okay, so the first game.
First game.
Alabama versus Notre Dame.
Alabama versus Notre Dame.
Alabama is the number 1 seed.
I don't know what that means.
They rank them 1 through 4 because there's 4 teams.
Okay.
They are coming into the tournament as the number 1 team, the best team, the favorite team, whatever, and they're playing Notre Dame.
Okay.
Who you got?
Well, what's Notre Dame?
I mean, Notre Dame is a good team.
Yeah.
They lost to Clemson.
Alabama
is
and
playing Notre Dame.
Well, Alabama's going to win, and hopefully no one on either team gets COVID.
That's huge.
Stay motherfucking home.
That's huge.
Wear your
Okay,
mask.
so you've got Alabama taking down Notre Dame.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. It's like, although I do feel confident, I don't feel as confident as I did in the NFL because I kind of understood a little bit more about the players and the teams and stuff like that because you hear their names a lot more than college football. I have no clue if the quarterback and the wide receivers are better on Alabama or on Notre Dame.
I will tell you that Alabama's wide receiver, Devontae Smith, just won College Football Player of the Year.
Oh, did he win that award?
Not to be confused with a Heisman.
Oh, gosh.
I know. They do a Heisman and they do a Player of the Year. It's like it's the same thing. Why are there... It never has made any sense to me.
You know what? They be giving kids way too many awards these days. You're either the best or you're not the best. You don't need to have the best, then you were good in this section, but you could have been better. None of that. You're either number 1 or you're not number 1. That's it. It's that simple.
So you going to stick with Alabama?
I'm going to stick with Alabama.
Smart move.
Thank you.
Okay, I want to talk about this game. This is going to be a freaking game.
Ohio and Clemson.
Clemson versus Ohio State.
Yeah.
Let me just show you this dude. This cat.
Oh, this dude, didn't he just get engaged or married or something?
He just got engaged.
I hope it's a fairy tale, but...
I'm sure he won't regret that at all when he gets to the NFL.
Oh, my gosh.
So, yes.
Okay.
This is Trevor Lawrence.
Yes,
this is their quarterback.
The fact that I know that and I don't even watch football and all that shit, and I knew that. Tells me that he's obviously broadcasted a lot.
Yeah, he's projected to be the number 1 overall pick in the NFL draft.
But how is his wide receiver?
Clemson is very good, and they have been good for the last decade. But here's the thing, Ohio State only played 6 games this year.
See, this is the other thing, is that, first off, you want to say that Alabama's the best team of the season so far, but is it the equal amount that Ohio played? No.
No, because...
So then how can you say that? That's not fair.
Yeah, because the Big Ten only played 6 games. Or some teams only played 6.
That's not fair.
So who you got? You got Clemson or you got Ohio State?
Oh, this is really hard because it's like Ohio State is like all of my mom's side of the family lives in Ohio, which I don't know how they ended up there, but they did. And then my best friend's husband went to Ohio State. So it's like I have that tie of like, ooh, I should go for Ohio State. But Ohio State is also the rivalry of Michigan. So that makes me feel like, but I'm going to go with Clemson.
I like that move. I was like, you can't pick Ohio State wearing a Michigan hat.
I'm going to go with Clemson.
You can't do it. That's a good move. All right, so your college football final is Alabama versus Clemson. We all want to see it. They're the 2 best teams in the country. Who's going to win? The whole world wants to know. Is it going to be Alabama or Clemson?
I'm going with Clemson.
Okay.
Even though Alabama is, the best. But if I'm going to stick with my South Carolina baby, worked in Charleston and a little tie to us, I'm going to stick with Clemson.
All right, you heard it first. Marlene Green picking Clemson to win the college football playoff. Now, while we're watching the college football playoff, great commercials. Not nearly as good as the Super Bowl.
Oh, of course
but, there's some good advertising going on here, with the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl and the San Diego County Credit Union Poinsettia Bullshit Bowl. But I'm just curious because I know you work in advertising, so I know you respect the commercials and all that.
I work in marketing, but yes.
So, what's your favorite college football commercial right now?
First off, obviously.
I'm trying to bait you.
Duh!
Which one?
Dr. Pepper Fansville, and I actually have 2. There's one called Courtroom Jinx, and there's one called Jinxer.
And you know that because them checks be rolling in, girl.
Ooh, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Thank you so much. It was such a fun opportunity. That would be so funny to see that during the final.
It's going to be on for sure. Dr. Pepper's like the official sponsor of the whole playoff thing.
But then why isn't it called the Dr. Pepper Bowl? I think they totally should have their own bowl. I mean, if the Cheez-Its have a bowl, Dr. Pepper, get a bowl.
Come on.
Please.
Funny story about our Dr. Pepper commercial experience. My girl here is not an actress.
No.
That is how I make a living. And my agent recommended, hey, why don't you have your wife come out and do some commercials with you? They're casting real couples a lot. And I'm like, what do you think, babe? And you said, to hell with it. I'll do it, right? I'm working from home. Work said it's cool. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So we booked it. We booked our first national commercial
Couldn't
ever.
even believe it.
Dr. Pepper. Mind was blown. Crazy experience.
I was scared shitless. I was like, oh, shit.
Was
now
so
I gotta show up.
Petrified, right? And we get there, and we're getting ready to do the first one, and they're like, okay, and then Marlene, you're gonna be here tomorrow. And I was like, wait, I'm gonna be here tomorrow too. And they're like, actually, no, we just need Marlene. So my beautiful wife here, who's not an actress, gets to be in 2 commercials. And to make matters worse, in the one that I was in with you, they took my line and gave it to her. So I had no lines. I got to be in it. I don't care. The check's still clear. They go to the same bank account. But what the
I don't
You're a star.
No.
You're a star.
No, but you know what? It was so much fun. It was such a great experience. Everyone on set was so great.
It was a blast.
I got to have a Dr. Pepper at the end of the day, and I don't drink soda, but I love that we have that memory together, and it'll always be a little fun thing for you and I every time we drink a Dr. Pepper or see Dr. Pepper.
It's been real. She wants Clemson to win the college football playoff. We're going to find out on Friday if she's right. Thanks for tuning in to What Does That Mean with Brett and Marlene. I promise it's the last time we're going to change the name of this show. Everybody have a good night.
Bye. Be safe.